baby. Oh, we back. Oh, we back up in the Skype call chair. Bitch, I ain't made no Skype call in what, months? Bitch, we had the podcast. The podcast just wrapped. If you're not watching the podcast, go catch up, girl. You got 10 episodes to catch up on if you ain't caught up. But we are back in this gig with a Skype call with none other, nobody's here, but about my good girl Doja. Okay, listen, something brought me out of retirement with this. I said, if I'm gonna do a Skype call, it's gonna be about something serious. And I think this is quite serious, in my opinion. I mean, maybe not to you, but I'm noticing something here in this award season with my bitch Doja. Now, for disclosure here, I have not talked to Doja about this. This is something I've been thinking about for a while, but then last night kind of confirmed. And I was like, I want to make a Skype call about this to everybody else, to the whole Dorisha Kitty family before I really talk to my girl, because I could be wrong. That's number one. I call bullshit. Something's happening. If you don't know, if you've been under a rock, if you don't know what's going on right now, Doja Kitty, this is what happens when you're that girl. This is what happens when you're that bitch, honestly. But everybody got Doja's name in their mouth right now on Twitter. Not all disrespectfully, but enough to be like, bitch, y'all got my bitch fucked up. Y'all got my bitch fucked up, I'm sorry. Doja won 2 awards at the Billboard Awards, and both were for R&B. Top R&B album and top R&B artist, female artist. And I'm like the rest of the world on Twitter and everything, well, I was shook. I was quite shook. I said, excuse me? Now, wait a minute. Before I got flabbergasted and gagged, I had to stop and say, let me do some research. I said, okay, let's start with, how does the Billboard Awards nominate their nominees? Right? Is it like VMAs and stuff like that? Is it fan voted, or is it like an academy? So I typed in Ms. Google. I said, well, how does Billboard Awards nominate their nominees? Period. And she says, unlike other awards, such as the Grammy Awards, which determine nominees as a result of the highest votes received by the National Academy of Recording Arts and Science, the Billboard Music Award finalists are based on album and digital song sales, streaming, radio play, touring, and social engagement. I said, well, Doja would be that bitch. That sounds about right. Doja would be that girl if she was nominated in her right categories. But even in the category she was nominated in, which was R&B, I said, okay, yeah, Doja should win. She does have more engagement than the rest, SZAs and the Summer Walkers, but that's where the shade comes in to me. I honestly felt like Doja winning the R&B awards was a misunderstanding, and I feel like the hate that she was receiving was a misunderstanding. But I'm gonna back it with this before a bitch is like, what do you mean misunderstanding, bitch? What? You right, and Been Like This. I'm gonna add Been Like This because I don't know if Been Like This was nominated, but I'm gonna add Been Like This because Been Like This is an R&B-esque track, even in my mind, even though in my mind she's pop. But so she won for You Right, which a bop, which, yeah, technically R&B because that's, I guess you could say it has R&B because it has The Weeknd on it, but even in my mind, she's a pop record. I'm sorry. I just, it gives pop alternative maybe? But R&B, ooh. The thing is, we can't fault a bitch like Doja for being multi-talented. We can't. I'm sorry, you can't be mad at a bitch that can slay every genre. But we're also in a time of music right now where genres, what the fuck is a genre? Fuck a genre. What do you mean, bitch? If you have talent and you live for what you live for, bitch, do what you do. However, ma'am, when it comes down to award seasons, the genres and categories need to be determined and be placed fairly. And that's what's not happening to Doja recently. Because even at the Grammys, before we get to the Billboard Awards, the Grammys definitely played Doja. I mean, walked away with one award with female collaboration with SZA. When meanwhile, we all know Planet Her, I call it the future nostalgia effect. Planet Her has one of the biggest albums we've had in the 2020s so far. And that's just how I feel. I'm not saying that because I'm a stan and that's my bitch, but I'm also saying that facts. I don't know how to really... Have you seen the streams for Planet Her lately? My bitch is selling albums every week. My bitch is still in the top 10, if I'm not mistaken, in Billboard Top 200. Girl, this album came out last summer. What are we doing right now? But yet it's still charting First of all, she's a rapper. Number one, she's a rapper. She's an MC. But she can delve into pop and she can make rap, which is now a pop genre, make it pop. And that's what you're supposed to do as an artist. Am I wrong? But what it's really starting to become clear to me is that The reason why these award shows on some real shit is putting Doja in the R&B category, number one, because yes, she's a black girl doing pop music, and that pisses everybody off. Now let's talk about it. But in the same breath, you award shows, ooh, y'all, I guess I'm about to kill any relationship with Billboard in the future right now, but when I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say it right. I'm gonna just say the award shows, not just Billboard. You award shows can't take the fact that black women are killing the industry right now. Oh, I said it. Let's open up the book. Pull up a seat, bitch. Come. Let me tell you something. You hoes can't take that black women, if you put them in the right categories, I live for you white artists. I do. I love you dearly. I love you down. But you white artists wouldn't survive, and you know that. You got Doja in pop and hip-hop. You got Megan as the hip-hop girl. I'm so sorry. Now, Megan winning hip-hop girl of the year made sense to me. That makes sense. But in the same breath, y'all know Doja would have swept that too. All I'm saying is, you put all the black girls in the right categories they're supposed to be in, there will be no white bitches winning. Let's just talk about it. Let's just be honest here. No shade. I am just being honest. I can't be more blunt than that. Black women and black artists right now are dominating, and has always been dominating the industry. Let's just make this very, very clear, by the way. But it seems like the industry is not ready for that to be the case, because they want to seem diverse by putting Doja in the R&B category, which makes it no sense, but you only did it because she's a black girl, and you know her black ass is making pop music and hip-hop music. You know this. You know this, Billboard. You know this, Billboard. Now, Billboard, not Billboard girl. Even if her song places in R&B, because you're right, can be categorized without a doubt as an R&B record. It definitely can, I agree. But in the same breath, when the whole album you gave her, Planet Her, this is what pissed me off. Now the song, sure, she can win. But Billboard, the whole Planet Her album, top R&B album of the year, shut the fuck up. You did that because you know that Doja would have ate in pop, and you girls would not have survived in pop. No other bitch in pop would have survived if Doja was in the right categories. No shade. And if she was in the pop categories, I could be wrong. I could miss a thing if she's in the pop categories. Y'all didn't give her the win because you knew she would sweep. There is no album out right now. I'm so sorry. There's no artist. There's no album that is giving it pop like Doja. You got Get Into It. You got Woman. You got Kiss Me More. You got Need to Know. You got, and that's a pop record, but still a hip hop record. But you know, and Need to Know is one of the best records we've had in all. Oof, I'm about to piss people off. But Need to Know is one of the best hip hop records we've had in the past. I want to say last 3 years. In my humble opinion, I could be, you don't have to agree with me, bitch, but Need to Know is one of the best hip hop records we've had in a very long time. And it's going to be one of those songs where it's like, do you remember, bitch, Need to Know? I don't want to turn this into a Doja Cat stand session, but it can turn into that. It hurts my heart because if you look at my baby's acceptance speech, let's pull up the body language. I'm not a body language reading bitch. I don't know how to do that. Shout out to all my body language YouTubers out there, bitch. But let me tell you something. One thing about me, one thing I know about girls, and at least my girl, she's an awkward girl.
Oh, boy.
Bitch starts off with, oh, boy.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really, really do.
Bitch started out with, oh, boy.
I've always loved R&B. Growing up, it's what raised me.
Period.
I think that there's a lot of very talented R&B artists out there.
Start with that. At 22 seconds, she started with that. She said, it's the breath, bitch. It's the breath. Before I accept this award, bitch, and this is no shade to me, at least I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I'm looking at this and I say, my bitch is starting to hold her breath. She said, okay, girl. Billboard, y'all really trying it up in here. Okay. And like, even when, I think before she accepted this award, she chugged her drink and took a big puff of her vape, bitch. All right. I'm getting another R&B award, but here we are. Doja seems uncomfortable already at the thought of, oh, I got an R&B award? Okay, all right.
You have Summer Walker.
Shout out Summer.
You have SZA. You have The Weeknd.
Shout out SZA. Shout out The Weeknd.
You know, everybody. And I think think that everybody deserves this award.
Look at my bitch eyes. Look at the sincere. Look at bitch at 38 seconds. Look at my bitch eyes. Look at my bitch eyes. Look at my bitch eyes. She's giving very much. Everybody deserves this fucking award. Even me. I don't think she's discrediting herself. I don't think she's discrediting herself. But it's giving very much. Like, bitch, when I wrote Planet Her, bitch, I wasn't really trying to be R&B, but like, I mean, thanks, but like, have you heard this bitch Summer Walker's last album? That's what it gave in her eyes.
I really do.
Look at my bitch.
Man,
that alone should tell you everything you need to know. That part. Man, yeah. When you want to say the real shit. Because Doja's a real bitch, and I know it's a lot of articles, a lot of shit out there that, you know, she's a mean girl. She don't really, whatever the fuck bitches try to say about my bitch. When I say she's the most human bitch I know, I'm sorry, and I have to preface this with, because if the bitch stopped talking to me tomorrow, I will still say the same thing. I'm dead ass. The bitch, as big as she is, she don't even comprehend how big she is, right? Doja is so real that I know she's up there like, I want to tell these bitches, like, I don't deserve, why I have this award in my hand? She knows, but okay, thanks. You know, I don't want to piss off anybody. You know, but still, I know this bitch. I know how this bitch thinks, and I'm telling you, and I put my hand to God. I know this bitch was like, oh, okay, so we're gonna rock with this. But y'all could have. There's too many bitches deserve this. But okay. Whew, this is awkward.
thank you. Yeah.
That bitch bit that lip. When my bitch bite that lip, when that bitch Amala bites that lip, she about to go off, or she's thinking. I'm telling you, I know this girl. This bitch so real. She's so real, but she's trying to play it. I'm on stage. I'm at the Billboard Awards, accepting an award. I can't nut up here. But I want to. It's the bitch was battling in her brain. I want to fuck it up right here. I want to tell these hoes they fucked up, but I can't do that. No, Doja, don't do that. But do I want to do it? Should I fuck it up? Nah, bitch. Should I give...
Yeah, I mean, thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
And
Still respect, because, I mean, still.
you right,
That wasn't that choke up wasn't like, that pausing and the choke up wasn't I'm so emotional, I deserve this, I worked my ass off for this. It's more of I'm flattered. You right, it's a sickening record. I did fuck it up. I did eat that very much. However, there are so many women and so many other artists that deserve this. And I feel like, why didn't they get it? Like the whole, is Doja a rapper? She's a pop star. They want to put her against other black girls. And it's easy to do so because she's one of the biggest black girls to do it. And the agenda of it still can only be one popping black girl is very much still there. And maybe shoved underneath the carpet. But it's still there. Even Megan, no shade, Megan is a beast, bitch. But it's a whole hate train on Megan right now due to her personal situations with Tory and all that shit. But also because she does the same thing over and over. When is she gonna grow? Bitch, Megan is literally breaking glass ceilings with her career right now, bitch. I'm sorry. And whatever her personal life going on with the whole case and shit, I disassociate with her artistry in that situation because Megan's artistry, she deserves better from her label, but that's a whole other situation because no shade, I feel like she's getting sabotaged from the back too, and that's no shade. I feel like my bitch Megan is getting sabotaged from the back, but it seems like the academies and the award shows and everything are playing to those narratives of, well, Megan, you're cute, you know, you had that Beyonce moment, but now it's time for Doja. Doja is all about you, girl, and we're gonna give you all these other categories besides hip-hop because we gotta give Megan something. Meanwhile, when Megan deserves it all. I'm so sorry. And so does Doja. And it's almost like, let's continue to hate Megan, give her a hate train, but let's let Doja keep shining. But if she slips up one good time, if she breathes wrong, we hate you too, bitch. But it seems like white women don't get that. I'm on some real shit. I'm just sorry, white women don't get that. Why don't white women get that? Why when white women get accused of stealing a lyric, stealing a concept, or saying not thank you to somebody or something like that, they don't get ridiculed. She didn't mean it. She just thought about it. She was just, bitch. Girl, the way this industry still treats black women is very telling. It's very telling, and even down to the nominations, even down to the award shows, it's telling. Doja would sweep. And to all the academies and to these panels and all this shit, I'm telling y'all something. Y'all know for a fact that bitch will eat. Y'all know this bitch will sweep the categories, but y'all don't want to give a black bitch that. Y'all don't. Y'all don't want to give a black bitch that. And that's so fucked up. Because Doja, and I'm going to be so 100%, Doja is carrying this industry on her back. Pop and hip hop. Besides Megan, because Megan been carrying it on her knees for a while. But Doja is taking it to the next level when it comes to being that mainstream success that Megan also deserves. And I know her and her team are trying to figure out, like, Sweet as Pie was her hit at trying to cross over into pop, and that's a whole other conversation. But I think we all know Doja was sweep. And I think that's why I know some people were trying to be negative towards Doja on Twitter, but I think people were also saying, like, I love her, but, like, we are calling bullshit on the Billboard's tip, not Doja's tip. Billboard is fucked up for giving Doja R&B awards when knowing she is a pop hip hop girl. Clearly, even if she dibbles and dabbles in R&B, it doesn't deserve, in my opinion, it doesn't deserve a full accolade award against bitches that literally produce R&B records on purpose. Like, this is my whole thing. This is what I do. Doja's just a bomb-ass musician and a bomb-ass artist, so she can do R&B and eat. But baby, there's other black bitches doing this that they devote their life and career to this. I'm not one of those girls, and she knows that. So when people try to say, well, Doja just sweep, no, bitch. And I hate that they're trying to pin black women against each other, because, like I said, that whole narrative of only being one black girl is still very much prominent. And it sucks ass. Big, stanky, rank, sink booty, fucking garbage disposal ass. It really does. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. I hate me. Let me know in the comments below. Please, 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 let's have a discussion about this. I need to get to the bottom of this. All my Doja Cat fans, all my Dorisha Kitty girls and Summer Walkers and all them, because we stand Summer Walker in this household. I'm so sorry we do. And she deserves all the accolades. And I'm tired of my R&B bitches like Ari Lennox and fucking Summer Walker getting looked over, bitch, when they making when they're making bops, bitch. Where was Jasmine Sullivan at? I'm sorry. Like, where are the girls? Y'all gonna stop doing my black bitches like this. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna stop doing my black girls like this. I'm sorry. They run the industry and y'all know it and y'all hate it, so y'all give these bitches no accolades at all to make sure that they don't feel it. Stop trying to make a point, bitch. And I'm on to these award shows, girls. That's my point. Love y'all. Catch you in the next one. I got ratchet, girl. Mad as fuck.